Bonjour à tous. Hello. Today we try to escape from history and look at the French literature by all its philosophy of existence and no way to emancipate from politics and economy. Aujourd'hui, on essaie de s'échapper de la histoire et de la découverte de la littérature française alors que tout est philosophie de l'existence et pas moyen de s'émanciper de l'économie et de la politique. Inside is fire, like a Canadian forest to burn me, to ask myself, or in philosophy of prosteriori, I am not in noble gas class and that column of table, but in alkali metal, or like a fluorine and chlorine in a halogen in my cognitive notion to prove my happiness in epistemology and metaphysics by my neuron to provide best optimum ATP energy in Aristotelian function to produce electromagnetic virtue to cause inquiries like an inquisitive child, like my childhood, to bother my parents and cousins. À l'intérieur, il y a du feu, comme une forêt canadienne pour me brûler et me demander en philosophie de prosteriori, je ne suis pas dans les guerres Nobel et cette colonne de la tableau d'époque. I have interior energy like a lignin of wood in my biological health to help my neuron for having good Aristotelian function and happiness to make electromagnetic virtue like an inquisitive child, like my childhood, by this question, why not am I a prophet like Buddha, Moses, Jesus, and Muhammad? If mother and father recommend me as a follower, and then next question comes up, why not am I in limousine car? J'ai de l'énergie intérieure comme une lignine de bois dans ma santé biologique pour aider mon neuron à avoir une bonne fonction aristotélicienne et le bonheur de faire des vertus électromagnétiques comme un enfant cru, comme un enfant par cette question. Pourquoi ne suis-je pas un prophète comme Bouddha, Moïse et Jésus? Si vous, comme mes parents, me recommandez d'être suivre maintenant, deuxième question, pourquoi ne suis-je pas dedans voiture limousine? Father replies, you are lucky. Do not live in socialist countries from South America or Africa or some part of Asia. You can lease or rent of any car for weekend. You do not need to have envy. Thus, you live in Canada luckily. I did this migration for you, and this is the beauty of capitalism rather than socialism. Despite its problem, thus You do not think to north part of city or south part, just downtown and region of city or suburb. And our suburb is not like India, China, or Iran in poverty, but democracy and rule of law help to utilitarianism, while all depend on your efforts in education to be master manipulating a skilled trade, or good lawyer or good physician merely try to be good in whatever you have passion and practice on it daily. Even if you like philosophy and history by your passion, makes innovative one. Son, while listening to father, thinks Eve was a beautiful female like his sister, might approach to what father said in short way. Refers of the writer is to the gender study. This prologue is interrelated to French literature by positivism of Auguste Comte and English utilitarianism, while both of them, in comparing with Japan and Scandinavia, have a lack of this reality in philosophy of sociology in proportional terms. Cependant, est dissociable de la littérature française par le positivisme Auguste Comte de la utilitarianisme anglais, alors que les uns et autres en comparaison avec les Japonais, la Scandinavie manquent de cette réalité en philosophie de la sociologie à tout the role. By this prologue, starting part 3 of substance and attribute in prosteriori. For Anaxagoras, a universal mixture as a substance is a concept of quality by amount of quantity, as a substance is proportional mixture of particles as entities, while by having as such burden in knowledge of science in 21st century 2023, substance in posteriori is quantity of atoms and their proportional mixture and format of space and time in construction, like quantity kind of atom in diamond and graphite, which are same but geometry format of diamond by C4 assortment and graphite C6 causes two substances, or wave quality of water by size of oxygen and hydrogen atoms and properties of covalent and hydrogen bonds based on an electrical charge of electron and proton. Thus, Eleatic definition of quantity as a portion of mixture at posteriori means size of electron cloud around the nucleus of atom, and what atom by what proportion are mixed as a characteristic of silicon dioxide or silicate as a polyatomic anions by SiO4 and 4 negative charge, and metasilicate SiO3 by 2 anions charge. Thus quantity and quality are constant correlative we charge a number as a quantitative index is important, but in contain of quality as a shape and construction molecules in crystal, mineral, rock, and soil. Thus, prosteriori is a defendant for chemistry by all its means in bonds such as covalent, covalent, ionic, hydrogen, triple metallic, polar, covalent, sigma, and other bonds in front of physics of Aristotle, Anaxagoras, Empedocles, Parmenides, to follow the doctrine of Democritus in atoms, or in front of Newton in Kant, by giving notion of thermodynamic or hyperbolic geometry in front of ancient Greek, for Euclidean geometry by similar axiom, but geometry of molecules of front lobe does not obey, as a reality is dynamic structure geometry of Newton shell in hyperbolic and its quantum. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.